No one believes our border is secure.
Every state in the country has become a border state with this fentanyl crisis.
Fentanyl is attacking the streets of Oregon. We had our largest drug bust in Oregon's history in my district this past year.
This has got to stop, and it starts with the Secretary of Homeland. Stop lying to the American public.
It's not a Republican or Democrat issue. It's an American issue.
I mean, you just saw there Congresswoman Jennifer Kiggans, one of those House members who made that trip, and she joins us now. Congresswoman, great to have you on the program. What did you see? What did you learn on a trip that the White House refers to as a publicity stunt?
Good morning. So it was great to be down at the southern border with Speaker McCarthy and a group of 4 freshmen. And we went because we are focused on problem solving. We wanted to hear directly from people who work and live at the border. We heard from the sheriffs. We heard from law enforcement. We heard from Border Patrol. We talked to business owners and ranchers. And let me tell you, it is a crisis down there. The border is wide open. We have a president who's not doing his job. This is directly a result of the Biden administration and their weakness that they continue to show on the border. And the world is watching this weakness, but it continues to be a problem. We were down there having discussions, learning about the cartels, who are really domestic terrorists who are running the show, and just the problems the Border Patrol is having with their workforce, having the people available to do the things that they need to do to conduct the encounters and to find the fentanyl and to be able to secure the border. They don't have the manpower. They don't have the resources. So just that, we're seeing that rear its head just with the increases in fentanyl deaths, like you were just talking about. And the cartels, again, who are running the show are smart. They are making lots of money down there. They are dressing people from head to toe in camouflage. They are putting boots on their feet that have carpet so that they are harder to track. And they are using scapegoats that are then creating diversions. So the Border Patrol, who is already workforce challenged, is tied up with these diversions, which leaves the cartels then to be able to find ways, to get the drugs like fentanyl into our country. It's a safety issue. It's a community safety issue. Again, and I said not a Republican or Democrat one, but it's one that this administration needs to focus on.
We talk a lot about fentanyl. You've been talking about it there. The Pentagon says deaths among active duty troops from fentanyl overdoses are rising. In 2017, 36% of those deaths were related to fentanyl. In 2021, it jumped to 88%. This just goes to show you no one is safe. What can we do to stop this?
Right. It's the leading cause of death for Americans aged 18 to 45. So it's really impacting our young people. In Virginia, our Attorney General, J.C. Miyares, has a one pill can kill campaign that we've started here. So really, everyone needs to know that it just takes such a small amount. We have enough fentanyl in this country that's coming across our border to kill every American, 3 times over. So really, that just understanding the danger that's out there, and it's in all of our states. I mean, I represent Virginia's 2nd congressional district, so every state is a border state.
Yeah, no one is safe at this point. That just goes to show it. Congresswoman Jennifer Kiggans, thank you so much.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.